What's the most spectacular way an HOA has shot itself in the foot? Our HOA president, Carol, sent out the victory email with the subject line, "We saved our neighborhood." A year later, I'm putting a for sale sign on my lawn, hoping to get 60% of what my house used to be worth. The battle started when a developer bought the 20-acre vacant lot that bordered our quiet, affluent subdivision. Their plan was to build a tastefully designed complex of townhouses and condos, with a quarter of them designated as affordable housing. To Carol and the rest of the HOA board, affordable housing was a code word for the end of the world. They launched a full-scale war. There were lawn signs that read, "Keep our neighborhood safe," and flyers filled with dog whistles about protecting property values and preventing traffic congestion. At the town hall meetings, Carol would give tearful speeches about the character of our community. I tried to argue that our town desperately needed more housing, that these would be nurses and teachers living there, but I was shouted down. They called me a traitor. During one of the final public hearings, the developer's lawyer stood up and issued a calm warning. This land is zoned for mixed commercial use. If we cannot get approval for this residential project, my client will be forced to sell the land to the next bidder, and we cannot control who that will be. Carol scoffed into the microphone. Don't listen to their scare tactics, the HOA won. The town council buckled under the pressure and denied the housing project's zoning variance. The HOA threw a champagne-fueled victory party at the community pool. For a few months, everything was quiet. The vacant lot remained empty. Then a big sold sign went up. A week later, another sign was erected next to it, blue and orange with a picture of a massive tractor-trailer. It read, "Future home of the regional hub for Apex Logistics, your 24/7 distribution partner." The next HOA meeting was like a scene from a disaster movie. The room was packed, people were screaming. An engineer they'd hired explained that it meant hundreds of semi-trucks coming and going at all hours, bright lights flooding our backyards all night, the constant beeping of trucks in reverse. Property values were projected to drop by half. Carol got up to the podium and tried to blame deceitful outside forces and a broken zoning system. Someone from the back of the room yelled, "You did this, Carol. You were so terrified of a teacher moving in next door that you rolled out the red carpet for a truck stop?" The whole room erupted. Carol just stood there, her face white. The first thing you see when you enter our neighborhood now isn't our manicured lawns, but a giant, "Now hiring drivers" banner hanging on the fence of the depot.